Okay, let's see if anybody jumps in here. No notification, just turned on the live to go live from the airport. Got 3 in here now. Okay, guys, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know if the audio's okay. We're in the airport. The connection might be a little weak. 6 of you here. Thanks. Someone give me an audio check. Hey, Alien World. Hey, Don. All right, thanks. So, it's been a long day today. Big day yesterday. 7 of you here. Scott, what's up? First of all, completely exhausted after Aquatic Experience 2019. Did a lot of roaming around the floor. I hope you guys are able to check out the previous live streams. We did the opening and the closing. Crazy, incredible stuff. Tired already, but energized at the same time, if that makes sense. That's crazy, I know. So we had a day to ourselves yesterday, River Wife and I. We went into the city and did the Chelsea market and just kind of chilled, relaxed, recuperated, talked about some of the cool things we saw, what we liked, and the conversation was extended, went on and on because there wasn't much that we didn't like. That show is first class. The venue is next door to the hotel. It was very comfortable. Lots of great people, wonderful things. So it was outstanding. So we did yesterday in the city. Called it rehab, but actually we went into an energy deficit again. And then today we had lots of time. Obviously, we're in the airport now at Newark. So we went back into the city. And, well, thank you, Don. That's nice of you to say my live streams were the best. I appreciate that. I enjoyed it very much. I'm glad you did too. So we didn't go actually into New York City today. We went to Hoboken. We went over to Carlo's Bakery. We watched the Food Network non-stop. So we binge watch every evening Food Network channel shows one after the other. Buddy with Carlo's Bakery he's got lots of guest appearances and several feature shows, so we got to check out his bakery there in Hoboken. Hoboken, really nice town. Really elevated my opinion of New Jersey. Secaucus, beautiful, clean, safe. Hoboken, charming, nice place. Clean streets, safe streets, shops, so many shops, restaurants, great place to visit. And so we went down to the water, and man, that's the place to get the view of Manhattan. I can't wait to work in those Manhattan skyline photographs I took while we were there in Hoboken. Then we caught a ride over to Liberty State Park and saw the Statue of Liberty from the New Jersey side. That was pretty cool. Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. And we were making jokes about our fish being imported. Give us your discus, give us your rays. Bad fish here. But we enjoyed going out there to the Statue of Liberty and hanging out for a while before we made our way back to the hotel, grabbed our bags for the last time, and headed on over to the airport. Plenty of time to sit down, relax, have a nice meal, and we're getting ready to fly back to the mountains of East Tennessee. 10 of you here now. Hey, Noob Phobo. Dizzy Ginger, what's up? We're flying into Asheville, North Carolina. Beautiful Blue Ridge Mountain area. Asheville. We're going to drive them back to East Tennessee. But this is kind of a recap. This is a bookend. Hey, Candy. You guys, I gave you the best I could of what that show was, what it was about, and I'm not disappointed. It's fantastic. Thank you all very much for consuming some content. Let me tell you what we did. You guys did this. Dawn. Yeah, thanks, Dawn. Tell them, hit that like. Hey, Patricia. We got hundreds of hours view time, which helped us toward our goal of monetization for the channel. We need 4,000 hours of view time in a 12-month period, and we're at 3.7. I mean, home stretch, over 90% of the way there. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Well, thank you for saying so, Noob. I appreciate that. And it worked out for everyone. I didn't mind doing that. It was perfect. And there weren't a lot of fish tubers there, so someone needed to do it. And I got the opening and the closing. Those are the things that when I'm scrubbing videos, those are the things I look for at those shows. So it was wonderful to have the opportunity to do both of those live streams, the beginning and the ending. If you haven't seen them, check those out. They're doing quite well with lots of positive comments, lots of likes, so I think you'll enjoy them if you haven't seen them yet. Science Gal, you've been watching. I wish you'd have been here, Carrie. You would have really enjoyed this show. So, lots of the regulars were there. Rachel O'Leary, Dustin, Corey. Corey had his wife, Katie, with him. That was neat. She's so sweet. And she was on the closing video. The Aquatic Experience shut down, I think is what the thumbnail says.
All right, so...
Jason from Primetime, John and Lisa from KG Tropicals, Don from New York Gold, One Fish, Two Fish ROC, Susie Q Aquatics, all the guys from My Aquarium Box, Mass Aquariums, Greg Jones, Michael Eugenio, Paul Eugenio from Better Oasis. Great people, fantastic people. I got to talk to the guy from AQUATIC. That's the guy who designed an aquarium, and then come to find out it helps kids with autism. So that was the humanitarian find of the show. Eddie is his name. I got some clips of Eddie that are up, and hopefully when I go back and look through my files, I'll find some more things that we shot with Eddie. I had a long conversation with the wonderful folks over at API. I thought so too, Candy. It was very cool. API, I've used their test kits and water treatment chemicals, I don't know how many decades. But when I learned they were so involved in world sustainability, not only in harvesting wild fish, but aquaculturing fish, fish farming in location, and even reducing the carbon footprint of the company, I was impressed. So I'm looking forward to additional conversations with API. That was a highlight. Another highlight was meeting for the first time the Amazon Research Center people who are down there in Peru. Now, I'm a big influencer for Project Piaba. Check out those guys. They're working in Brazil. So the Amazon Research Center, those guys are working in Peru. Different set of parameters, different goal. So this isn't a competition. This isn't a couple of different researchers against each other. The ultimate and is in there. And they're both developing sustainable fishery techniques for our hobby that ultimately they'll work together, and it just depends on what is the situation at a particular location and what would work best for a sustainable fish harvest or aquaculture. And both groups are, I guess the only thing they're competing for is attention and funding, and we can give both to both groups. We don't have to decide. And I think the data that they're collecting is going to sustain their research. Both sides of that coin is going to be sustained because the data is overwhelmingly positive. Everyone wants to do fish hobby and fish culture sustainably. No one wants to exhaust a resource and say, well, I'm glad that was here for us and not going to be here for our children. Well, that was interesting to talk to those people. And then the fish tube booth, not a lot of fish tubers there in comparison to Aquashella. There's still, Rob from Flip Aquatics, there's still more than I can name just from memory. But in comparison to Aquashella, there weren't as many hanging around the booth. Jay Wilson was there. Chris from Multi-Tank Addiction was there. King and Queen Cichlids. That's their main thing there. They were doing that cichlid show with just gorgeous fish. If you saw the video released this morning, some amazing fish. Scott's promised to teach me how they judge those things. They may even have a couple of videos up. Candy, if you happen to find a video of where Scott from King and Queen Cichlids is explaining the process of judging a fish in a fish show, feel free to post that. Fish Room Fever, how's it going over there, buddy? And another highlight, we did put our entry in for a free trip to the Rio Negro by Project Piaba. I told the folks there that if I won, I would take River Wife with me. She loves nature like I do, and one of the things we like to do on vacation is snorkel. So it would be awesome to take some underwater camera equipment and get some live footage of the Project Piaba fish to share with you guys on the River Life YouTube channel. And I think maybe in the video that I released this morning that had the actual entry, I filmed the entry that I made as I was making it. So that's up in the video. 18 of you here, 7 likes. Thank you very much. We're live at the Newark Airport, airport code EWR. And River Wife and I are flying into Asheville, North Carolina, AVL. There's that link. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm the Zen Ginger. If I win, I promise there will be some content uploaded. And that's, I mean, I know that sounds easy and you can take that for granted. I also think I love being down there with those fish and those people in that place, and I can get distracted and not want to go ahead and film some content. All right, Candy, take a break if you need one. I am absolutely running on fumes. My fitness app is telling me that I nailed my step goals all weekend long and today, hiking all over New Jersey. Fun times, but I'm still energized. It's crazy. I'm dead on my feet, but I still have energy. It's like my muscles are about to give up, but my brain is still on rapid fire. So 19 of you in here now. Good, thanks. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate that. We're just putting a period at the end of the aquatic experience sentence. And it was a wonderful experience all the way around, seeing all the people, Jake's Aquatics, Big City Bettas, Joseph and Amber. River Wife and I had breakfast with him yesterday, and just so many goals and collabs in the pipeline. I think it's going to be good for Fish Tube for a while. And I met Ryan from Benson's Fish Room. Thank you, Ginger. Then I found out if my tank won or not. I didn't have a tank in the competition, so I didn't win any tank competitions. Did I talk about winning any other? I don't know. I won a raffle. I won a Python kit in a raffle. That was pretty cool. I was late for another raffle, and I hoped to have win some more stuff, but I was late for the raffle, so we didn't win the second day. That's all right. Someone else won, and we'll win some more next year. 20 of you here now. Thanks for dropping in, guys. We're packing up here. We're heading out of New Jersey, headed back to Tennessee. But it's been a wonderful show. You guys have consumed the content that I put out there. Thank you so much. I didn't expect that you'd show so much appreciation, so thanks a lot. And the show itself, just world class. I mean, vendors from all over the world, the best in the world. I got to talk to manufacturers, to mom and pop local fish store owners, to clubs, vendors from all over. Rob from Flip Aquatics, I've been friends with for a while. We nailed down some things. I'm moving, so I'm building a new fish room. When I start releasing that content, you'll know. But when I get finished, Rob's going to come up and do a tour. He's going to tour my fish room on his YouTube channel, which will be a nice boost. That's a real cool pat on the back. I appreciate Rob committing to do that. And also, we're going to put some some shrimp in the new fish room. And Rob's promised success. He's going to walk me through the process, and we're going to do some shrimp. And he asked me what kind of shrimp I wanted. Did I want Caridina, Neo Caridina, And I told him that I wanted shrimp that would win a contest. So he's recommended the Taiwan bees, which apparently there's quite a variety of Taiwan bees. So we're going to decide which ones are best for me to raise and then enter in a contest and see how it goes. So that should be serial content. Fish room fever, oh my goodness. There could come a time in the near future where I need some free labor, and if there is, I'm going to reach out to you. Thanks for that offer. Hey Jerome Fish Keeping, thanks for dropping in. 21 of you here now, 11 likes. Thanks to everyone. You've been so supportive this weekend. I can't believe it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for that. And let's see. Project Piaba, API, Flip Aquatics, Aquariums, Seagrass. Seagrass is such a big supporter of Aquatic Experience and Project Piaba, stocking most of the tanks that you saw on display and all those videos. Gorgeous fish, immaculate, beautiful, stunning. Mike from Imperial Tropicals. Wow, that guy. I mean, like every fish is perfect. Tank after tank, row after row. The guy was just killing it. I tried for 2 days to get his attention. Thanks. Yeah, I hope we have safe travels too. I appreciate that. He was just bagging fish. The guy, he's a fishmonger. And he, I guess, was on his way to a bathroom break, and I caught him, and he gave us a shout out. So I appreciate Mike from Imperial Tropicals. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. I think he's live streaming every Friday. Hey Dan, welcome aboard. And he was very kind to give us a clip, soundbite. And I've ordered from him before. There's also, hey Haley, how you doing? I've ordered from Mike and did an unboxing on the Imperial Tropicals fish, and pretty flawless system they've got, very economical, and the fish perfect when I got them. Who else? Was there anybody else that we talked to? Jason from Primetime Aquatics was there with his wife. Yeah, I'm absolutely certain I'm leaving people out. I'm leaving people. Thanks, Candy. There's a good link, guys. Follow that up. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, we better find out, cop. Okay, so I've got I don't know. I've got a lot of videos, got a lot of clips. I think I may try to concentrate that into just one more video. We're going to have to start live streaming. I think, here's a heads up, I think it may be Thursday night after John, KG Tropicals. I think that may be what we're looking at this week, is a little bit of a late night following John, KG Tropicals. Continuing to upload on Tuesday, live streaming on Thursday, and then some weeks a bonus video in addition to that. So we're headed to monetization, guys. We're 3.7K out of the needed 4.0K hours in 12 months. So we're in the home stretch. Find some nice videos, find a nice live stream that you like, and share it. Share it with somebody you think that might like it. Put it out there on your social media. I appreciate it very much. I mean, if you liked it, someone else might like it. And we're just going to get there. Someone said, just turn the live stream mic on and don't turn it off until you're monetized. Well, I don't know how that works, but whatever it takes, we'll do whatever it takes. Dawn from New York Gold cheering us on, Riverwife and I, when we went into the city. It's a nice place. We did the Chelsea Market, the Black Barn Cafe and Bar, the High Line, the New York City High Line. Oh my gosh, what a natural resource. And that thing was started in 1936 when they didn't have to do it. It wasn't a conservation craze going on back then, but they wanted it. Right there in that urban scene, they wanted some natural resource. And man, it's awesome. It's just awesome. You guys chatting amongst yourselves, that's cool. The waitress came by a moment ago as I was explaining to Riverwife that I absolutely killed it this weekend. She started laughing, and I said, I wish you could have been there. To the waitress, and I gave her a couple of River Life stickers and explained that I was a YouTube creator. So she's back there on the break room watching River Life videos now. I may or may not have slapped up some River Life stickers in the city while I was there. Lots of graffiti writing going on there, which I love. Some really cool writers in New York City. Not so much over on the New Jersey side, but we were only in Hoboken and the National Park, or the State Park, Liberty Park. Let's see, at New York Gold, I watched your brand new video. Well, I haven't done that yet, Dawn. I need to get over there and see your new video. Hello, Pam, 54 Punchy, welcome. Well, I'd already eaten, so she was coming by to pick up the food, so we're safe there, Candy. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's keep the ball rolling. We got a little bit of work to do. We're not ready to stop yet. We don't want to drop the baton, right? It's a bad time to be dropping the baton when we've got some momentum going. What, you got some questions? You got some questions about Aquatic Experience? There was some wheeling and dealing going on Sunday. People got great deals on stuff. They were throwing full garbage can of plants away. People just dumpster diving, grabbing the plants out of the trash can. People didn't want to carry stuff home, so they were slashing prices. My aquarium box, that you don't even know, they sold so many crates full of all the stuff that they brought. It was a good show for them. Flip Aquatic said they had a wonderful show too. They had aquarium. Check out Rob's new, it looks like they don't even have silicone, they're so well made, but they're the nano rimless tanks. He sells the kits complete with a light and a filter and decor. Thanks, Don. Yeah, New York Gold went over to Tropics booth and scored. Way to go, Don. And so Rob had a great show, and he's selling a wonderful line of tanks. He's about to start getting a lot more nano fish to sell too, is what he said. Hey, Jay's bedroom, welcome aboard, good to see you. So we're happy to not be rushed while we're closing down the show and get to stay an extra couple days. Okay, Cop, cool. And now it's man, I wish I could stay a couple more days. But here we are at the airport, waiting on a ride, fly back to Tennessee. Looks like we're going to head back soon. Flying out of EWR, bound for AVL. And I'll drive home across the mountain from there. Pretty dry at this time of year, especially in the daytime. 26 here, 14 likes. Thank you guys so much. Oh, there was a practical joke play at Aquatic Experience. Have you guys heard about this? You guys know about the practical joke play at Aquatic Experience? Pam, I'm right here with Riverwife. Actually, I didn't lose her. It was more of an escape attempt. And hey, Fish Tank Barn, how you doing, Mike? Hey, Q, thanks for dropping in. I'm just kind of tying a bow on the trip here, broadcasting from the airport. Yeah, so I didn't actually lose Riverwife during the live stream. What happened was she tried to get away. But I was talking about losing her on the live stream, so everybody that was at Aquatic Experience that was listening to the live stream, they were grabbing her by the arm saying, hey, Rack's looking for you. And so she tried her best and just couldn't even get out of the venue. So it was a failed attempt. She's here now. We're together. Q Aquatic said that was funny. She said there will be a next time. So I need all you guys to plan on coming out to Aquatic Experience next year and help me keep up with Riverwife. I thought she went out for a burger. She had plans. She had hashtag goals. That's funny, right, Patricia? Okay, so yeah, I found River Life, and we had a great time. Full Moon Aquatics says, "Hi, River Life." Full Moon Aquatics commented on my Instagram post where we had a nice portrait made over there at the High Line in the city. That she was glad I found her. Yeah, I caught her. Hey, Vin, thanks for dropping in. River Wife is trying to run off with New York Gold, LOL. Said she was getting away from all those crazy fish guys. Stinky, smelly, crazy fish guys. She puts up with a lot, I'll tell you that. I'm lucky to have her. I wouldn't trade her for a bulldozer. No, don't even ask. Yeah, she saw the gold line. She said one more block and she could have went all the way. She's a good sport. I'm getting by with all this nonsense. I'm not getting punched or pinched or anything. 30 people in here. Thank you guys for dropping in. 17 likes. I appreciate all the affection. It's paying off. It's really working out for us. I appreciate you guys being on board with me here. Did I get an antenna? Is that my antenna? She's a great sport. We love River Life. We want to take care of her. Candy, if anybody has anything out of line to say about River Life, you have my permission to take care of them right away. We're not going to tolerate any of that. So, as a wrap up, and I've been asked over and over, which is better, Aquashella or Aquatic Experience? And I'll tell you, it's not a fair question. Then there's not a good answer. They're so different. I mean, it's apples and oranges. One is an apple, it's fantastic. The other is an orange, it's wonderful. So, what I recommended was, I've got footage. You know my style of getting footage of these things. Watch footage from both and decide if you need to. I don't need to. This is an and opportunity for me. It's not an or. We're building bridges and not walls. And I think the and is much stronger than the or. So we're just going to get stronger and better as a hobby. We're going to get stronger and better as a YouTube creating community. And we're going to share information better from several different angles to make us all better aquarists. And that's happening. I see it happening. And in the meantime, we're having that community relationship where we're like family. And I can't tell you how many hugs I got at Aquatic Experience. There's some hellos, there's some handshakes, so many hugs, just relationships growing. And we depend on each other, and we love each other, and we're there for each other, and we help each other. It's a beautiful thing. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I'm so happy to be a part of it and to share it with you guys. And I know that I think that you guys would like to be there. And if you can't be there, watching a video about what's happening is kind of the next best thing. So that's what I have in mind. If I weren't able to be there, what would I want to see? That's the way I try to bring it to you guys. Yeah, I did get a hug from Dawn, and I did wonder what happened to my $20. So Dawn, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the $20. And next time, just ask. I would have given you more. Don't encourage him, Ginger. Don't encourage that. Now, see, Dawn, what you've done to yourself. He didn't do it. That did not happen. We're carrying on. That's a joke. No, you don't. You don't owe me anything, buddy. But probably we're going to have to get together on some of those goldfish you're raising eventually when I get some water to put them in. What's that? You see that? It's the AirPod. And actually, I can hear better. I don't think you can hear me better with that antenna mode on, but it fits more securely in my ear and blocks out more ambient noise. So did the audio just improve a little bit? 31 people here now. Thank you guys for showing up. Okay, Austin, Texas. Let me tell you, full moon, I love Austin, so I will check into that. I'm gonna look into that. You guys also check into that Austin event that full moon just posted. And I don't know if you know this, but on the mobile phone, your chat just comes up for a second. So if I miss it, I'm sorry. Definitely my fault. So I've got the camera on this side, and I got the chat on that side, and this just kind of pops up and then fades away. Hey, Cassie's Critters, good to see you. Good to see you again. Thanks for dropping in tonight. Got some love from Cassie. Saw her, met her, pressed the flash for the first time. KG Cichlids, what is up? So this happened. Dolly, what's Dolly's last name? D-A-L-I. I'm doing a live stream. This guy walks by in a Imperial Tropicals hat, and I'm just live streaming, and I look up and I say, hey, nice hat, Imperial Tropicals. And I go on with the live stream, I don't think anything about it. Then I get a comment from Dolly, and he says, hey, that was me in the Imperial Tropicals hat, LOL. I thought that was so cool. Vigil, oh, V-I-G-I-L. Okay, that's what I said. Thank you, Candy. Good catch. Yeah, Vigil said that was him. So if you go back and you catch that was so cool. Frankie Fins, it was surreal. QSA Aquatics in the house. What's going on? Nobody's doing better at YouTube than Rack right now. I don't know about that. That's a nice thing for you to say, Don. I've found my groove in that my abilities have caught up with my desires. I'm doing it the way I want to do it. I'm not limited by my lack of technological skill. I'm not limited by time or schedule. So I'm in a groove, and if it's good, I'm so glad. And you guys are responding very well. I know that, and I appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you, and I'm doing it for you. Yeah, I am, Cassie. I'm in the airport now, getting ready to fly into North Carolina, and then from there drive into Tennessee. That's where we're at. I'm doing an airport wait for my flight to board, so I thought I'd go on the air and do the period on the end of the Aquatic Experience sentence 4, hey Ara, for 2019, which in my opinion, the show was flawless. The venue, 5-star, every direction. People out of this world, extending existing relationships, establishing new relationships, fantastic. Meeting the people who are responsible for the products that I like, seeing new creativity in the aquascaping and the way things are being done with the mechanics, the mechanical side. Pretty impressive, finding some surprises along the way, interviewing the people, talking with them, sharing it with you. That was just fantastic, worth everything, the expense, the trouble, the time. It was just great. It was a great show. And all of those things are also true about Aquashella. And again, I'm not choosing between the two. I'm very fortunate to have been to both of them consecutive weekends, and I wouldn't trade anything for it. So River Life channel is not going to be a part of of anything that would cause you to have to choose. We're in favor of both shows. We're going to take what we like from both shows and enjoy them. And if we have comments for improvement, we'll send them to the show directly. We're not going to air it out on this channel. Yep, let's get it to 50. We got 36 people in here right now. We get 50 people, and the channel grows. We get better content. We get better opportunity to do content. When YouTube starts favoring us, when they move the needle in a favorable direction, I look forward to having a little bit of AdSense capital to reinvest in the channel for things and for places, and to have people over and to go see people. So right now we have have a really fun time. If we have an additional budget, we're going to reinvest that. So that's what we're looking forward to. I still have a few of those Project Piaba wooden fish made, handcrafted by the Amazon people. Anybody interested? A couple of the videos already have the post office box listed. When I upload this and then optimize it, I'll add later the post office box where you can send $20 as a donation to Project Piaba, and I'll pay the postage and send you. It's probably about a 4-inch long, hand-carved, hand-painted wooden fish. Looks like a cardinal tetra. $20 to Project Piaba. They were selling those things for $10 donations at the Aquatic Experience, and we don't know if we'll have any more. I have 4 left, not a 5. I have 4 left. I haven't checked the post office box. I've been out of town. I may have none left. So if you want to make a donation to Project Piaba, if it's a $20 donation, I'll send you one of those fish. When I left, I had 4 left, but I'd already made the announcement, so maybe they're spoken for at the P.O. box. We'll find out, and I'll let you know. We don't know if we can get any more of those. We don't know. Those came from a trip that someone from Project Piaba made, and they brought them back. So they're not manufactured where we can order more. We have to be in the Rio Negro area to purchase from the hand-carved villagers, the things that are hand-carved by the villagers, and then bring them back. I hope we can get some more. Those things are cool. There's the projectpiaba.org button. And I don't know if, the tank, someone asked me if I found out if I want a tank. I bet they meant trip. And no, I haven't found out who won the trip yet. I think probably those guys will take the all the entries back for evaluation this week, and they'll make an announcement soon. Hey, Chattanooga Ed. I talked to Project Piaba about the Chattanooga Aquarium doing a Project Piaba tank, and there's been talk of that. I don't know where the project is in process right now, but they're talking about that for sure. 36 people. Call your grandma. Let's get to 50. 36 people watching, 30 likes. Thank you guys so much. That's so nice of you. If I win that trip to the Rio Negro, it's in January. We won't have long to wait. We'll be down there getting cardinal tetra, freshwater stingray, Chicano tetra, Raphael catfish. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait. You know, I talked to Jackie of Project Piaba about a couple of things. I said, how dark of a stain do the tannins create in the Rio Negro? And she said, you know, they don't call it the Rio Negro for nothing. She said, I've been standing in water that wasn't even knee deep, and I couldn't see my feet. It's so dark. Okay. That could make this underwater footage a challenge, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. They also had at their booth, I don't know how much I can tell you guys right now, and I'm gonna tell you everything. It's just a matter of timing. They had in their booth 3 of the Rainforest Conservation Aquarium kits from Aqueon. Aqueon has released an aquarium kit that includes tannins to stain the water. It includes some information about Project Piaba and where the fish come from. It also includes a vial for you to take a water test. So when you buy this tank, it comes complete with fish. Oh, pardon me. It comes complete with fish. That guy was blind. That guy was blind. Okay, yeah, handicapped individual was blind and bumped the chair there. He's okay, he's good. So the kit comes complete with fish, and I asked, how does that happen? They said, well, you fill up the tank, you set it up, you cycle it, and then you take the vial of water back to the pet store where you got it. They test the water, and if the water tests out okay, then they give you the fish. So you're buying the fish in advance, but they won't release them to you until you bring back the water test. And the kit costs a real nice looking 13-gallon widescreen tank, they call it. Light, filter, decor, the whole shebang. And it sells for about $169 retail. and you can go to Project Piaba store locator on their website, projectpiaba.org. Candy's already posted that link, and there's a store locator. I was on there this morning looking at some stores. If there's not a store in your area, you can go to your local fish store and ask them to contact Project Piaba and find out about becoming a vendor for that particular product. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about that right now. You can check out the store locator. I've looked for it online. I can't find it. I can't find an ad to post and share with you guys. It's only been distributed through local fish stores that have been become a part of the process. So you won't, and it is Project Piaba fish. Chris, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I'm oblivious here. I'm like basically zombified. I haven't slept in 4 days. So we're gonna go, guys. We're gonna go for 5 to 6 more minutes. We're not gonna run into Chris's time. Now, I asked you about that practical joke. No one said anything that I saw. It's funny. Chris was the practical jokester. And Chris, since I know you're in here, I'm not going to tell what the joke was. But you may want to. That may be part of your thunder. I'm not going to steal that. But you guys make sure you go from here, 33 of you, go from here over to Chris's live stream. It starts in 5 minutes. And Chris, you'll tell them about the practical joke, right? Okay, Chris is going to tell you about the practical joke, so I don't have to. But it was pretty good. I got to hand it to old Chris. He's a pretty good practical joker. All right, yeah, safe travels. Thank you very much. We got 32 in here, 30 likes. We've got 3 minutes. We're in the last 3 minutes, counting down. River Wife's phone just finished charging, so we're ready to board. We're going to check on out of here. And I don't feel like carrying you guys while we get over to the gate. So I think Uncle Fester, that's funny, Punchy. That's funny. Let's see how this goes. I think we're going to wind her on down. Okay, we're winding our cords up right now. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, thanks for dropping in here. Glad to give you a heads up what's going on, put a period at the end of the Aquatic Experience 2019 sentence. I'm going to get out of here. We're leaving the Newark Airport for Asheville, North Carolina right now, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Till then, get out there and see it, love it, live it.